Hi friends, happy Thursday. I'm really enjoying pulling these cards for the messages of the day and of the week. The weekly message again was trust the timing and be real. So whatever that means for you. All right. So I really enjoyed the quick messages that came through for the universe has your back. So I'm going to start with that one. They're not oracle cards, but they're just great little, kind of inspiring messages. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So that's a great message. And then the other favorite deck lately, Moonology Manifestation. The energy certainly has been interesting. For those of you that are connected, here we go. You've probably noticed your energy feels stagnant, dense and heavy at times. There's some major shifts happening. The more connected you can be with you and your heart, the better. So that's my recommendation, 100%. There's is it the lunar eclipse coming up? I'm still learning about the moons. But one thing I do know, so it's a full moon this weekend. I think it's the lunar eclipse. Anyway, along with all of that, there's some major shifts in energy, encouragement to go within in a lot of ways. Let's see what the messages today. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So the card that came up for the Moonology Manifestation is last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude, really important. And then this one is the work your light, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Really crucial for this time, especially with the way energy is shifting. And yeah, go with the flow in a very big way, but make sure it's aligned with you. Okay, so what is right feels light. If it feels heavy and dense and gross and just like you're trying to force things, that's not right. You want to be in flow. Okay, so let's see. Deep replenishment. 64. All right, the most selfless thing you can do is fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. I'm going to just quickly pause there. Think of your use of social media, of your device, essentially. I had something drop in last night, so I was sitting on our deck, laying on our deck actually, and my husband was cutting the grass, and I thought to myself, I don't have my phone with me, which is totally fine. And what I noticed was the first thought that came into my head was, think of life before smartphones. Think of how you interacted with people. Think of how you carried on your day, including your any hobbies or anything like that, anything that lights you up, your passion. How was life different even 15 years ago? Like, it's crazy for me to think that we didn't have smartphones when our kids were born. So my kids' lifetime, smartphones have been new in their lifetime, and they're teenagers. So things have really shifted quickly. Technology's shifting, which is great. Technology is great. But too much then takes us to the external world, and it takes us from within. So I found when we were going through a really, really traumatic time, I was going to that external world, because then, and it wasn't so much that I was avoiding my real life, it was more, okay, the words that just came, to numb out, essentially, and just scroll through. And I would tell myself, I love looking at pictures. I do. I love looking at pictures. I love the emotion that I can feel when I look at images. I love that. It just lights me up. I love the emotion captured in the images, but not when it's taking you to that external world. And think of social media, thousands and thousands and thousands of people that you could be interconnected to. Your energy is going all those ways. So all the more reason to cut cords. You want to make sure your energy is your energy. And I know this may sound completely off the wall to some people. That's okay. This isn't for you at this time. That's fine. If you want to stay and listen, have at it. Our energy needs to be protected for us. And when we're external too much, that's when our energy literally gets confused with other people's energy, because it all intertwines within us. We get cords that we need to break. Think of front and back. It's really important. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. It's so important to fill up yourself first. And then you're not grasping for the external, right? And I know when we were in that situation, there was so much uncertainty. There was so much unknown. It was not a good time. And it was easier to not think about my current, which was not flowing properly, and go to the external. So it's really important. So think of what nourishes you, what refuels your body, what is nectar for your soul, what brings you back to life, what is your secret medicine, what makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, massage, essential oils, snuggled up on the couch, watching movies. For me, it's photography, oils, these cards, journaling, reading. I want to get back into reading more. Cooking, I really enjoy that. Living in an organized space is huge for me. Huge, huge, huge. So work your light action. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. That's your job today. So that is that deep replenishment. Okay, so practice gratitude. The good news is that even though you have some issues that need tackling, they're nothing that you can't manage. More good news is that the best way for you to clear the air and reach a breakthrough right now, so you can get your life to go the way you wish to, is to have a good old-fashioned laugh. It's all too easy to take life too seriously. This card urges you to take a lighter approach to life if you want to manifest your dreams. It's the full moon in Scorpio this weekend. I have a moon thing coming up in a few minutes that I'm going to listen to. Being open to life will make you open to manifesting. Get in touch with your mystical side and have fun with it. So your manifestation affirmation: life loves me and I love life. Have an awesome, awesome day.